Hi guys, I'm Lana.
Hi, I'm Ashlen.
And this is the Second Breakfast Club. And today, remember we're always late but worth the wait, we're doing Namjoon's speech at the United Nations. Which we've really been looking forward to. It got released the day after we last filmed, and our filming schedule is a lot weirder now that, like, Ashlen's moving within just, like, not long.
No.
So, we're a bit late on it, but it's really important to us that we do this stuff. We're going to link also, you know, at the end of the video and below to our reaction to their UNICEF work. But I don't think it's too much to speak for both of us when I say, like, this is one of the biggest reasons we stan.
Oh, 110%.
Like, kind of the political activism, the charity, the work like that, and it doesn't get enough attention at all. And so it's really crucial to us that whether a lot of people are doing it or no one's doing it, we highlight the charity work and the political work that they're doing.
Definitely.
So, like, this is a really important one to us.
Especially because I feel like this topic in general is very personal to both of us. So.
Absolutely. And just the fact that they have the honor to address the UN is such a big deal. Like...
And when I said this topic, I meant UNICEF, particularly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially their, like, anti-violence campaign and their, you know, like... I want to hear what Namjoon has to say. I've been waiting for him to get a big platform to talk to people who won't be following them because of the music.
Yeah.
Like, because he's so smart and so thoughtful and philosophical that I'm really glad he is where he is, but if this was like 500 years ago, he'd be like a world-renowned philosopher. So I'm really excited to see him address something politically. Like,
definitely.
I don't know. I want to see what he decided to talk about. Honey! Here.
It's 4 in the morning, so she's done with
She's
us.
digging because she thinks every surface becomes a blanket she can put her head under.
Yeah, she's done.
But that's your water pillow. Here, honey.
Oh, that is my water pillow.
Here you go.
Here we are.
She likes to sleep with stuff over her head.
Here we are, girlie.
So she's used to being able to just go under blankets. Like a hedgehog. Alright, so let's get into the speech.
Okay.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm so proud of them. It just makes me excited to see them, like, their suits. I don't know.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary General, UNICEF Executive Director, and all the excellencies and distinguished guests from across the world. My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. It is an incredible honor to be invited to an occasion with such significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. We've been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And our fans have become a major part of this campaign with their action and with their enthusiasm.
Always repping the army.
We truly have the best fans in the world. And I'd like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It is a really beautiful place with a lake, hills, and even an annual flower festival. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream the dreams of a boy. I used to imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world. And in an intro to one of our early albums, there's a line that says, "My heart stopped when I was maybe 9 or 10. Looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and starting seeing myself through their eyes. I stopped looking up at the night skies, the stars. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the malls that other people made. Soon, I began to shut out my own voice and started to listen to the voices of others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. My heart stopped and my eyes closed shut. So, like this, we all lost our names. we became like ghosts. But I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice inside of me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we were hopeless. And sometimes I just wanted to quit. But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up. And I'm sure that I and we will keep stumbling and falling like this. BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 24-year-old guy. If there's anything that I've achieved, it was only possible that I have my other BTS members right by my side, and because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world made for us. And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'll be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. I have come to love myself for who I am, for who I was, and for who I hope to become. I like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves. Those stories constantly remind us of our responsibility. So, let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I like to ask all of you, what is your name? What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself. I'm Kim Namjoon, and also RM of BTS. I'm an idol, and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults, and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can, and I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little. What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. With so many young fans around the world, it was a pleasure having BTS with us, and I'm thankful that you use your platform and creativity to reach young audiences with positive messages about what it means to be a young person in the world today.
That was not a great reaction from us, but I couldn't talk.
No.
What a good message. What a poignant message. Like, it felt like a sermon in a weird way. Like,
Right? I'm really grateful for people like Kim Namjoon and BTS. You know what I mean? Like, using their platform for responsibility and for encouragement and for hope.
It's so rare.
It is. And I'm really happy because, you know, I read all the time how people are like, oh, you know, BTS helped me, like, made me want to live. They saved my life. I can't personally say that. But the fact that they have those very prominent expressions of artistic magic that are being portrayed in their songs that can reach millions of
the people who
souls.
need them most. Yeah.
And that's something I said in a couple times, that I think what makes us human, what makes us stand out, even though we don't know the entirety of the universe, is music. Because it's
the true universal language of humanity.
It is. It's something that can make somebody stop and vibe with it and feel one with what somebody's saying. You know what I mean? And I find that exceptionally powerful and moving. Like, that's what can move mountains. That's what can change countries. You know what I mean? For the better. And I'm really happy that not only BTS got to talk at the UN, but also that BTS had the ability to share their message that resonated with so many youth all across the world.
And what an important thing. Like,
yeah.
Speak yourself. Like, what's your name?
Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah. And don't be afraid to say who you are.
Yeah. What are your dreams?
Because we're all taught not to.
So
good. Thank you, BTS.
Right.
Thank you so much. I'm trying not to rush, but our camera is about to die. Just... It makes me really happy, and like I keep saying, it gives me so much hope to see such good people be successful. Because we're often taught that, like, you can't be good and successful at the same time.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, we might find out they're all baby eaters, but for right now, they're just really good people who are also getting a really big audience, and the world needs that.
Definitely.
So I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Please talk in the comments more about this. I feel like I could talk about this for a whole nother video.
Me too.
But... yeah, keep talking. And until next time,
live long and prosper.
Also, like, comment, subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.